Hello everybody, welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to review the modern day classic Toxic Shark. No, I'm not being serious. This is one of those sci-fi original movies in the same vein as Sharknado and Lava Lantua. and yeah, it isn't good, but it kind of knows that already, this movie, and you as an audience member going in should know that too. And if you go into this movie with your eyes wide open on exactly what you're getting into, you might have a laugh with this movie. Because I'll be honest, I had a laugh with this movie. Um, Probably for the wrong reasons, but I bloody enjoyed it. Having a good laugh with this movie. And what do we get with this? Well, essentially there is a bunch of uh, boys and girls go to this tropical retreat on this isolated island. It's like a singles island where they can go and meet up and fall in love and do all this stuff you do on a tropical island. However, what they don't know, and probably wouldn't have booked the holiday if they did realise, was that there's a toxic shark in the waters surrounding them. And this toxic shark is targeting anyone that goes in the water, and quite a few that don't. um, and they all figure it out eventually that there's a shark involved, and I do mean eventually. And I can't really give you much more on the plot. I don't know if I have the energy to give you much more on the plot on this movie. So yeah, if if I or anybody were to try and take this movie seriously, you could absolutely tear strips off it, and it is not a good movie in any way, shape, or form. Every time there was a shark attack, it literally made me laugh out loud. It was that funny. The effects and stuff were so funny. It was hilarious. That picture there, as you can see, every time it sprays us like its toxic stuff out of its nose, and every time it did that, it was hilarious. Um, the acting was so bad in this movie, it made you wish for another shark attack so you can have a laugh. Um, there's so many poorly filmed scenes. There's a scene where some guys go running into the water, surfing, and the dubbing is so bad. They clearly shoved a load of guys in a room with a few microphones and just said, pretend like you're going surfing. And then you're going to get attacked by a shark, so then start screaming and yelling. It was so bad, some parts of it. There was the dialogue as well. The dialogue. There's a guy finds a severed hand on the beach, takes it back and has a word with the employees in this hut, and basically says, I found a severed hand on the beach. I says, I'm telling you guys, there's something not quite right out there. You're damn right. You're damn right. There's something not quite right out there. You know, the clue's the severed hand. And then the other guy says, "Are you telling me it's a shark?" And the guy then literally says, "I don't know. I don't know." And also, as an added bonus, we get zombies here. Because if anybody gets like scratched or bit and they survive the shark attacks, they get infected with this toxin and they become like zombies basically. So you get a little bit of zombies thrown in for good measure for free. Yeah, it's hilarious, is this movie. Probably not in the way that they intended, or maybe they did. I don't know. They actually, it felt like me. They actually took it a bit too seriously, this movie. Whereas the Lava Lancho movies, and I haven't seen the Sharknado ones, but I'm sure they're the same. I think they do it very much tongue in cheek. I think this one took itself a little bit too seriously for my good, in my opinion, and it didn't benefit from that. It was um, not good, and it could have done. I think if it had a glint in its eye, and it was a bit more self-aware of what it was, this terrible movie, then I think you could be a little bit more forgiving. But it isn't. It isn't as self-aware as it should have been. There's not really particularly tongue-in-cheek, most of it. It's just a terribly bad movie that I had a lot of fun watching. Probably more so than a lot of comedies I've actually seen these days. So if this is your sort of thing, if you really get a kick out of watching bad movies, then this is definitely one to watch. And boy, is it bad.